Happy Friday, everybody. Hope all is well with you and yours. Thanks for stopping by. Also, check out my YouTube music channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm Jamie Totten, and this is Here's the Thing. Today's topic, a little NBA, my favorite comedian, and of course, the election watch. Okay, so we're gonna start with the NBA. I have the five biggest busts in the NBA. You know, cats that got picked number one, but played not up to their potential at all. Not even a little bit. A very big bust. Okay, number five on that list is Never Nervous Purvis Ellison. I remember that brother. He was drafted number one overall by the Kings in 1989. He played 11 seasons. He averaged 9.5 points, 6.7 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks for his career per game. So, Kings could have gotten Tim Hardaway back then, and or Sean Kemp, or Bloody Divac, but they went with Never Nervous Purvis. Nah, Purvis didn't do too much for him. Okay, that was number five. Number four, I remember this brother too. Big Greg Oden, 2007 number one pick overall, picked by the Blazers. 3 seasons, he averaged 8 points, 6.2 rebounds, 1.2 blocks. And they could have gotten Kevin Durant or Al Horford or Mike Conley or Mark Gasol or Joakim Noah. So they could have got Kevin Durant. Oh man. Okay. They missed out on a whole lot with that pick. My gosh. Kevin Durant, Al Horford. Al just won a ring, didn't he? Kevin won two with Golden State. Uh, yeah. Those other guys were really good. Mark Gasol, Mike Conley, Joakim Noah. He's played for the Bulls. Yeah. Well, yeah. Not a good pick right there, I guess. But Odin, he did get hurt though. You know, his problem was not that he couldn't play; he just couldn't stay healthy. You know, so that was his problem. He had game, but couldn't stay healthy. Number three, I don't remember this guy too much. Michael Olowokandi. Olowokandi. Michael Olowokandi. 1998. Okay, he was the number one pick for the Clippers. Played 9 seasons in the NBA, averaged 8.3 points, 6.8 rebounds, 1.4 blocks for his career. Michael Olowokandi. They could have got Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, or Paul Pierce. Wow. Dirk won the championship. Paul Pierce won the championship. And Vince Carter was the man. He was the man. He did his thing. I heard of all those cats, those three, Vince Carter, Dirk Nowitzki, and Paul Pierce. I've heard of them. I don't remember too much about Michael Olowokandi. Not much at all. Okay, number two. I guess we all know who this guy is. Kwame Brown. Got drafted by the Wizards in 2001. Jordan picked that guy. Hate to shine that light on you, Jordan, but that was your number one pick, man. He got drafted by the Wizards, Kwame Brown, in 2001. Played 12 seasons in the NBA. Now, 12 seasons in the NBA, he averaged, and mind you, he's 7 feet tall. He averaged 6.6 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 0.9 assists per game. You couldn't even get one assist per game. Come on, man. That ain't good. Not for 12 seasons. That ain't good at all. And you wonder why Kobe was on you so much. Yeah, I think he did play with Kobe, didn't he? Anyway, so they could have got Paul Gasol, Tony Parker. They could have got one of those two. But they picked Kwame Brown. Hmm, not good. Okay, number one, Anthony Bennett. Don't remember much about him. That was in 2013. He got picked by the Cavaliers. 4 year career. He was 6'9". Yeah, 6'9". Career stats: 4.4 points per game, 3.1 rebound, and 0.5 assists. Now, to get this guy, they passed up on the Greek freak, Antetokounmpo, Giannis Antetokounmpo. They passed up on him to get Anthony Bennett. Wow. How did that work out for you, Cavaliers? They also could have gotten Rudy Gobert in that pick, too. So that was not a great, to be one of the biggest busts in the NBA on that list. It's not too good. Got Purvis Ellison 5, Greg Oden number 4. Whew. Could have got them Kevin Durant, man. Number 3, Olawale Kondi. Number 2, Kwame Brown. And number 1, Anthony Bennett. I don't know too much about those guys other than Kwame Brown. Okay. Now, my favorite comedian is Richard Pryor. I bought every one of his albums I could. Is it something I said all the way to Live on Sunset Strip? You know, Richard Pryor was winning. I think he had 3 gold albums. Um, those albums were great. Won a Grammy for one of those albums. Yeah, Pryor was funny. He was very, very funny. You know, very raw, as they say. His comedy though was he had a message with his comedy. No, Chuck D, Public Enemy, once said that rap music was the CNN of the hood. I could say that about Pryor. Back then, he was telling you what was going on, how it was going on, where it was going on, stuff like that. He would tell you about police brutality and all the inequality and the rampant racism that was going on in the United States when he was coming through, doing his comedy. And the life that he lived, even through all that. Yeah, he wasn't a model citizen. No, he had his problems just like everybody else. But those were some great, great albums. With those characters like Mudbone, the drunks, the pimps, the dealers, the users. Characters like Miss Rudolph. They named her after that deer. He said, and that stuff was really funny. Uh, so yeah, Richard Pryor. He's my favorite comedian. Was, will be, always will be my favorite. He is the GOAT. Richard Pryor is the GOAT. Okay. Okay. The election watch. More lies. My inauguration was bigger than Obama. My inauguration crowd was bigger than Obama's crowd. My crowd was larger than Martin Luther King's March on Washington. And the audience at the last two debates were this year they were screaming and hollering for me. Why that guy lies so much, I don't know. Um, One thing I do know is there was no audience in these last two debates. So I don't know where they were screaming and hollering and going wild for him at, but that wasn't happening, to say the least. Okay. Then he hits them with the Haitians are eating their neighbors' dogs and cats in Springfield, Ohio. But you trying to tell me he's fit to be president of the United States? Yeah, that's what you're trying to tell the people. You're fit to be president of the United States. Top the Republican ticket is crazy. In North Carolina, the top of the Republican ticket is the guy running for governor, Mark Robinson, who claims to be a black Nazi and who said he wished that they could bring back slavery. And he'd buy for you. This is a black guy now. He's a black guy. You know, he's the Republican candidate for the governor of North Carolina. He's a really bad person. Then you have Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She's the governor of Arkansas. She says that Vice President Harris can't be humble because she never birthed any kids. She doesn't have any biological children. Mm, okay. Both parties are not the same. They aren't. We can do away with that. Both parties are not the same. Trump says he's going to Springfield, Ohio, a town with a big old target on his back because of the lies that he and his running mate, J.D. Vance, have been telling and doubling and tripling down on it when people ask them about it. Then they say they made it up. Well, at least Vance did. Say, yeah, we make up stories. So because of that, these guys are putting a lot of people in danger in Springfield, Ohio. You got bomb threats in elementary schools. You got bomb threats in grocery stores, Walmarts. Again, all because of Trump and Vance, the guys who are at the top of the Republican ticket. Like I said, both sides are not the same. They are not the same. Okay. Amber Nicole Thurman. Okay. This young lady showed up at an Atlanta hospital suffering from a grave infection. hospital that was well equipped to treat her didn't. They didn't treat her because the abortion laws had kicked in after she got pregnant. So let me tell you this again. The hospital was well equipped to treat her, but because the abortion laws had kicked in after she got pregnant, the hospital refused to treat her in a timely manner because treating her could mean jail time for the doctors. So once they started on her to help her, it was too late. She died on the table, on the operating table, leaving behind a 6-year-old son. Very bad. Both sides are not the same. It's just not. So, standing between us and the craziness of the Republican Party is Vice President Harris and Governor Walz. So, no time to slow down. Keep getting the word out. Going backwards is not an option. Going back in time is not an option that we can afford. So let's keep marching, peeps. Let's keep on keeping on, moving forward. And again, the election is the thing that we need to win, and we need to do it again for the children. As Nancy Pelosi would always say, let's fight for the children. Okay. Thanks for stopping by again, everybody, and have a great, great weekend. And I will see you Monday. Peace.